Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And at 8:16, KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors, the Kawasaki KX450, built out of the box with everything you need to dominate the track. Check it out today at Sahara Motors and let the good times roll. Look for sunny skies today, high of 66, heading to the lower 80s by Wednesday. While a number of last-minute filings for office before Friday's 5 o'clock deadline mean there'll be a busy local ballot for June's primary election. As we told you on Friday, 5 candidates filed for the White Pine County Commission Seat 1. Incumbent Commissioner Hank Vogler will face challengers Gina Kavanaugh, David Pratt, Robert M. Mike Simon, and former Commissioner Mike Koster. County Assessor Burton Hilton will be challenged for re-election by Jane Murdoch. 3 candidates have now filed for White Pine County Sheriff, as Captain Todd Fincher is being challenged by Robert D. Whiteside and Roy Allen. Other races will move directly to the general election. Newly appointed County Commissioner Republican Jose Noriega, unchallenged in the primary election, but will face Democrat George Chachis in the general election. Republican County Clerk Nicole Steppe will face Democrat Ray Rivera in the general election. No other races in White Pine County or the city of Ely were contested. The primary election is set for Tuesday, June 9th. Early voting set to begin on May 23rd. Just 2 days after filings closed, around 90 people heard the first political stump speeches at Sunday's Lincoln Day Brunch. Republican candidates for office, led by Governor Joe Lombardo, Lieutenant Governor Stavros Anthony, and Controller Andy Matthews, touted their achievements in their first terms and sought re-election. Also seeking votes were Sharon Angle for Secretary of State, Drew Johnson and Jeff Carter for State Treasurer, Danny Tarkanian and Adriana Guzman-Freilich for Attorney General, and 4 of the 15 Republican candidates for Congressional District 2. Former Eureka County Sheriff Jesse Watts was joined by David Flippo, Michael Smith, and James Settlemeyer. Also addressing the assembled Republicans were County Commission Seat 1 candidate Gina Kavanaugh, Sheriff's candidate Todd Fisher, and Dan Gibbs of Repair the Vote, seeking support for Question 7. That would enshrine voter ID in the Nevada Constitution. And Woody Johnson of the Nevada Young Republicans appealing to local Republicans 18 to 40 to form a county Young Republican chapter. White Pine County Sheriff deputies responded to several incidents on Thursday. In Ely, deputies checked on a report of a suspicious person near a school but found no problems. Officers also investigated a report of possible child abuse outside a motel that was determined to be unfounded. Deputies took a report of a phone scam involving someone impersonating a peace officer and claiming the victim had an arrest warrant. A domestic disturbance involving a juvenile with a knife referred to juvenile probation. Deputies also handled a report of a loose dog attacking other dogs and investigated a city accident where a vehicle collided with a front-end loader. A disabled semi blocking a highway lane was referred to Nevada State Police. White Pine County Commission will hold special joint meetings today and tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the White Pine County Historic Courthouse. The main focus of the meeting, budget hearings for the upcoming year. The White Pine High School girls softball team had a busy weekend on the diamond in St. George for a tournament there, highlighted by a dominant win and a narrow rivalry victory. The Bobcats rolled past the Delta Rabbits 11-0 on Friday, powered by a strong outing from pitcher Jillian Bath, who allowed no earned runs over 5 innings. At the plate, Camden Johnson blasted 2 homers, drove in 5 RBIs. Cecilia Barbarossa added 3 hits, 2 RBIs, as White Pine finished with an impressive .531 on-base percentage. Later, the Bobcats edged the Northridge Knights 10-9 in a close rematch. Reese Mastis homered and scored twice. Addie Costello also went deep to help seal the win. White Pine on Saturday dropped tournament games to the Dixie Flyers and Juan Diego Catholic Soaring Eagles, bringing their record for the year to 8-3. The Bobcats returned to action after spring break April 9th. against the Green Valley Christian Guardians. Taking a look at gas prices, fuel prices took a big jump over the weekend. The latest gas price check shows regular unleaded now ranging from $3.25 to $3.65. Stations like Golden Gate, Love's, and Shell Downtown raised prices over 40 cents. It's a big hit at the pump. Shell Great Basin and Sinclair went up 24 cents to $3.49, and Silver Stage climbed to $3.63. Only Shell and the Chevron on East Altman held steady at $3.25. Diesel following suit with Golden Gate up 50 cents to $4.99, and most others seeing smaller increases. Nationally, the average for regular gas, $3.70 a gallon. So anyway, we're below the national average. Here in Nevada, drivers paying $4.58 on average, nearly $1 more than many Ely stations. And down in Las Vegas, the metro average there, $4.66. So while some local pumps saw sticker shock this weekend, Ely prices still beating the state and Las Vegas averages and staying right around the national figure. At 8:22 for Sahara Motors, that's a check of news from White Pine County and the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.